really love people. Making new friends has always been my favorite thing ever for as long as I can remember. I was very fortunate to grow up in a tourist town, small tourist town in northern Arizona, where I met people from all over the world from a very young age. The town is also 5 minutes away from the largest Native American reservation in the United States, the Navajo Nation. 80% of my high school was Navajo. So I was also really privileged to be around such another beautiful and intricate culture. These experiences, as well as the fact that I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and a core part of the doctrine and the teachings of Jesus, are to love people and to love God. I feel like I really developed understanding of who we are as children of God and really came to see people as the miracles that they are. I really believe that ultimately we are all divine spirit, sons and daughters of God, is our Heavenly Father. I also believe that we have a Heavenly Mother as well. And we all, everyone on earth has a spirit that is divine and has the potential to become like God. So when I see people, I really try to see them in a way that God sees them, with love, with light, with compassion, and with hope that they have endless potential and opportunities and possibilities to become more like God, to become more than they are. For me, an opportunity to interact with someone, to get to know someone on a deeper level, is really just the greatest gift and fills me with so much awe and wonder, because I feel like as I'm getting to know someone's soul, someone's spirit, I'm coming to know and understand God a little bit more. It's really sacred to me to talk with people and to build relationships and to learn about them. When I was 16 years old, I was studying the Book of Mormon every day. It's a record of when Jesus Christ visited the Americas 2,000 years ago. And I was studying the teachings of Jesus in the Book of Mormon, and I prayed and had an experience, a really powerful spiritual experience, where I felt like God put me on earth to do everything I can to help his children feel his love. And that was 12 years ago that I had that experience. And since then, everything in my life has been dedicated to that purpose and trying to help people feel loved. I've done this in a variety of capacities. Job-wise, I studied PR because it was all about relationships. I was a tour guide. I taught seminary, which is a religious education course for Christian high school students. Taught English in Italy. But one of the things that I did that I am the most proud of, that taught me a lot, was build Humans of BYU. I built an Instagram community where I interviewed about 100 strangers on the most intimate parts of their life story, and then wrote their story and shared it, took their picture and posted it in order to facilitate more empathy and love on campus and in the community. I really loved doing that. It was really beautiful. I also was really humbled because a lot of the majority of people that I interviewed told me, oh, I've never told this to anyone before telling me something really personal. And it was a huge honor for me, but also shocked me that I consistently had these people who I was interviewing essentially tell me something really crucial to who they are as a person and acknowledge that they had never shared it with anybody. And that broke my heart because I want everyone to feel like they have a space to share the deepest parts of themselves, to share their heart, to share who they are. That experience was in 2019. I did it for about a year and a half. And as I continued to hear people tell me this, I started to become a little bit concerned about the state of our society in terms of emotional safety. And from that experience, and just from being a seminary teacher where I taught teenagers about how to develop a relationship with God, I saw and heard a lot of struggle in terms of faith and have a lot of questions, but ultimately a lot of sentiment of, oh, like, I don't know who to turn to about this. I don't feel like I can ask my parents. I don't feel like I can talk to the leaders at the church because I don't necessarily feel like very safe with them. And then as a tour guide, I had the opportunity to meet and work with people all over and spend time with people from all countries, and noticed again how easily people opened up to me and shared their hearts with me, which was really beautiful, but also taught me that no matter who we are, how old we are, what we're experiencing, or what we're going through, all of us need a safe environment to share our hearts without being judged for what we're sharing or for our choices. I really believe that creating those environments and those spaces where people can be met with love and compassion, regardless of what they're experiencing and sharing, is crucial to our growth as humans, but also as spirit sons and daughters of God. It's really hard to connect with each other and to connect with God and to connect with ourselves if we're not honest and open about what we're actually feeling and experiencing. If we really want to get the help that we need to with what we're struggling from the people in our lives or from God or even from ourselves, we have to acknowledge the thing that we're struggling with, and then we have to ask for help with it. It's really scary and really hard to do that. In a lot of cases, it seems really easy to, pretend not to care or not ask for help or to not share about these painful things that we experience. So because we don't know if it's going to be received well. And so it's really hard and scary to be vulnerable and to be honest with ourselves and each other and with God. I've struggled with that a lot, and it's something that I have to work on all the time. But in my own life, I've seen me really develop a relationship with God because I've been honest with Him about my struggles and what I need. Because I've been honest and sincere in cultivating a relationship with Him, my life, even though there's been a lot of pain and challenges, there's also been a lot of beauty and a lot of joy. I believe that even last year, as I went through the worst depressive episode of my life, and for 5 months straight, I woke up not wanting to be alive. Even though I had those experiences and I really struggled, my faith in God and Him giving me strength and power and grace is what kept me going and ultimately helps me feel hope, even when I am despairing, even when things seem really scary and the world seems really scary. And I want us to more authentically connect to ourselves. I want us to be more real with ourselves. And I want us to be more real with God, because when we do that, we experience the most beautiful joy and hope that we could ever imagine. I know that that is the same for our relationships with people, but ultimately people let us down, and God, His love and His hope is constant. He wants you to have the strength to continue, but not just continue, but also thrive. I really believe that He loves each of you so much and is doing everything that He can to help you come closer to Him and find joy and strength and peace. I really believe that God can make your dreams come true, because God makes my dreams come true. And I want that for you. He wants that for you. And I know that you want that for you too. I'm just going to be sharing on this channel my experiences with God and highlighting other people's experiences with God as well, and stories that will bring hope and light and love and help you know that you aren't alone on this journey. I really wish I could give you a hug. I'm sorry that life is so hard and painful. There's a lot of scary and unfair things, and I'm so sorry. I hope that you feel love through this video, that you feel love in your life. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything I can do to pray for you for. It's scary out there. I'm here for you. It's a lot less scary when we walk together and we help each other out.